Hey, my Susan. How you doing? How you doing, Susan? I saw it was getting later, and I'm still sitting out here. I'm talking to my buddy. I said, "Well, wait a minute. In case I just have to do a late live, let me drop in and say some. What's up? What's up? What's up? Send some love." I went ahead and shared it on my community wall because I feel like none of my notifications are coming out today. Anymore today. I feel like these days I put in a notification and nothing. Crickets. Crickets on the notification. So I just wanted to come in, send a shout out. I see that one of the biggest conversations everybody is having is about that live the other day with Terry Lynn on Terry Lynn's channel. And, I just want to say something on my own behalf. I want to say this because I want to make it clear, and I promise I won't say it again. I'm really getting tired of people fishing for problems on here and ignoring the real problems. Now, on that live, uh, Wacky Wanda brought her own race into the equation and letting us know that one, she was colored. But later it becomes that, we could have educated, we could have did all these things and learned all this stuff. But here's the one thing, you can't be educated when you're giving bad information. So here's what I'm going to say. If colored is offensive here and is I'm sorry, my phone rang. Um, but one, I felt like, okay, I'm trying to figure out because I know in parts of Africa also to be called colored meant you had any drop of, this is kind of like how we do out here in America, where they said if you had one drop of black, you were considered black. And so I'm just asking, but my whole thing is this. One, if that's what you are, then you shouldn't be dropping N bombs. Two, you definitely, if you proudly are standing somewhere, you don't support someone who don't even support your race. And so, but you could do what you want to do. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. Make your own decisions, but never question like what I'm willing to know or what I'm willing to learn about. Because one, when it comes to Africa, like I said, two of my children are half Ethiopian. One. And two, when it comes to Africa, it is a continent that I feel like my people have been separated from. We divided ourselves, Africans from, African Americans from people from Africa, and vice versa. So I'm never on that. So, like I said, you got to put out so many disclaimers out here. But I swear, every time, I just said this morning, that every time one of these lives go on, somehow it's a way to diss blacks. It's a way to talk, oh, she talk ghetto. Is that talking black? We all ghetto. I'm offended. My race is offended daily. And then we got to defend every word come out of our mouth. And I'm really getting that's getting beyond me. And people reaching for problems. Like, first of all, no disrespect. Wacky Wanda done came on everything and been messy, been in mess. Her and Bella are on a messy thing, and we're out here defending like somebody's saying something to them. They are doing lots of stuff. Bella just told us that she was the fucking police, and now she's not the police. I mean, that's illegal in every country to say that you're a cop. I mean, so if you are a cop, act like a cop, do cop stuff. If you're not a cop, stop partying. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't want to be no parts of this outback disaster that y'all trying to do. All these made up, manufactured problems we trying to do on YouTube. But I want to make sure the next time they disrespecting black people somewhere, I hope people jumping up to stand up. Next time they disrespecting Mexicans, next time they did find the real disses in a problem and stop looking for a problem. When I told Wanda her skin was white as the freshly fallen snow, here's the thing, like I told her, black people can come in shades of from as white as the freshly fallen snow to as dark as what some people would call purple. But I just spoke on her skin because I also know that in Africa, even if they were telling you about, I mean, they got parts of Africa where they won't even call themselves African and they from Africa. I also know that there's mad white people. It's a continent in Africa, born in Africa. Go ahead. Born in Africa. I have no questions about that. And I also know that when you're as light as Wanda, if you're in a part of Africa that's color struck, they'll accept you because of the color of your skin. So I'm not here to say that I was doing any disses. I don't need to know about the apartheid. I don't need to learn anything that I've been knew about. They didn't just start because of Wacky Wanda telling me about no apartheid. So therefore, I don't need to learn that. I don't need any lessons. I need my name out of anybody's mouth. You can review anything, but when you review it, make sure you watched it all the way through if you mention my name. If not, I mean, to each his own. So I really wanted to come on here and make that disclaimer because I get so tired of no matter what you're saying on here, people pick a piece of it and make a whole problem. Duh, was I irritated by Wanda? Yeah, because when she was giving us this little bit of pieces here, there are people who would make jokes about that later. It'll be people who say, well, she called herself colored. We're going to call all of them colored. It's going to be people, and it's going to come back and backfire on us. I keep seeing all these problems with all these people, and I keep seeing my race get to the worst hit of the stick, and nobody's calling that out. So I will say from here, the one thing no one, and no one, especially not inside my race, will ever have to teach me is about my race. Anyone of African descent. And that's a fact. So I state again, I don't even want to think about neither one of them two people no more. They can exist in all of your worlds. They can party with you all day long. For me, I'm going to step back because every time they come in the picture, somehow blacks get this. Somehow we did something. Somehow Danielle said something. Somehow, yeah. So I'm going to bow out of that gracefully. I'm going to bow out of that gracefully. I've said all I have to say about that. I've said all I have to say about that, period. And like I said, all these people on here, hey, Dada, hey, sis. I just feel like they looking for problems, like, just manufacturing problems on YouTube. People just watch things and they wait to hear one thing. Oh, I'm gonna react to what they said. React to everything I said. React to how I came back in that chat and said, Wacky Wanda, you're crazy as dog poop, but I love your crazy ass. I stated that. I meant that. Didn't need to say that. I've also said Wacky Wanda has the free right to go wherever she wants. But don't ever tell me you're standing for all of us if we are all of African descent. Because if you pay attention to that video, every time she says she was colored, I said of African descent. Because those are two different things. Colored is the bad word everybody in Africa and in America they use to call us. So I'm not calling you that, sister. I'm not. So if you are, and what are you telling everybody else to call us? Because that's not what I'm answering to. I'm not answering to a young colored girl. Because when you say colored, you have to realize that's anybody of color. But most people of color are African descent. But then there's some people who are, you know what I mean? But like I said, but they have African descent. I'm not getting into this. I'm not doing, just like I said, hey, when Amber said the things about John Mom, everybody, oh, that's the worst thing ever. How come nobody thought it was real disrespectful that they said she talks ghetto? What does that mean? Who talks ghetto? And they kept saying you're trying to act like somebody you're not. Who is he trying to act like? Is that how black people talk? We all talk like that? Oh no, no. No, see, well, like I said, we could catch the dumpers and the slumpers and the slang and the bad jokes and the stuff, the disses on us, and we don't even have to be there. There wasn't one black person on the camera. So, like I said, people notice what they want to notice around here. They speak on what they want to speak around, and I don't mind. You can speak on anything you saw. But one thing you cannot do is speak about what I know, who I am, and what I was saying. Because I said what I was saying. I made it very clear. I made it very clear that we're asking you a question and you're beating around the mulberry bush. You're giving answers that if people don't know about the apartheid, if they don't know about, because one, you named 3 different parts of Africa your family was from. So each part going to be different because these are countries in Africa you name, and they all going to be different. So before we have to know which one exactly, which laws did you break up, which part were you in, where, it's a lot to know. Then we could speak off of it. But like I said, it was lots of laughter, like you were making jokes, and bombs being dropped. I mean, so like I said, it was very annoying. It was very annoying. But like I said, people like drama and like to, jump in and think they Captain Save a hoe. You can't say this hoe. Especially save me when the way you moving is messy. Some of y'all messy, but y'all, Captain, I'm gonna tell y'all how to not be messy. I'm not messy like that. I'm not messy like that. But you not gonna come up and tell me you run with races and then because I'm colored, I'm a nigga. No, we not gonna do that, Booney, until you prove it. And it's gonna have to be more of a conversation than a pencil in your hair. Point blank, period. Now y'all take that how you want to. Like I said, this little PSA is only once. I won't even respond to anything said afterwards. Because like I said, I know what I did and I know what I didn't do. And I think it's just funny. If people put up a picture or they say monkey or they do this or they do that, they say, oh, no, that didn't mean that. How could you take that? But if I say, your skin is as white as the freshly fallen snow, and your skin is, then I'm offending you. My granddaughter is Polish and black. Let me tell you something, what she's considered to the rest of the world. African American. Even though she got that whole Polish and her skin is as white as the freshly fallen snow. But you know what she's considered? African American. You know why? Because her daddy's black. 23 chromosomes running through her black. Even her own gonna call her black. So, one thing you ain't got to tell me is the black struggle. I live it every day, on and off YouTube. But what I keep seeing is on and off YouTube, we are made to be the joke. We are made to be the excuse. We are made to be the example of what's wrong or what's bad, and I'm not doing that with you. Like I said, some of y'all need to go look in that closet with your skeletons and go work on you. Stop working on everybody else. Stop. Just please stop it. Yeah, it's something, and it's not healthy what they doing, and they are moving all around you know, this sector, because like I said, this sector is cancer. It just, people come on here with this poison, and then it's spread like wildfire, and then we be addressing, oh my God, did you hear what Danny and Terry Lynn said on that thing? And nobody will be dressing that the N word was dropped. Nobody will be stressing nothing else that was said, but it'll be like me, because you know, because it'll be people hate Terry Lynn, so they gotta make sure she down. People want to see. I don't know what it is they want. Because I'll tell you this much: if you hate Danny, I'm cool with it, because that means you won't be in my space or my face, because I won't be in yours. I ain't never been nowhere I don't want to be. But yeah, so like I said, I at this point I'm just like, oh, you can't do nothing on here. And like I said, she came over there to start this mess. That's what some of these people do. That's what I said, don't bring that shit to my channel. Don't come on here. You come here, act in any form of fashion. There is no warning. You come over here and it seems like you on anything but wearing a crown. I need them up out of here ASAP. Bella Marie, I ain't gonna say you ain't wanting here, because like I said, you get your shit together, anybody could come in the kingdom. Anybody can. But let me tell y'all something. I deal with mental health. And one of the things I try not to do with dealing with my mental health is put a bunch of other stuff on my table so my basket gets too heavy. What I try not to do is come out here and act a fool so somebody can go ahead and say it's because of my mental health. I don't do those things. So I'm not playing these games with nobody. I'm not playing about, I'm not here to hear about, hey, if your SA, if anything you're going through is too bad, then you need to get off of this and stop picking more drama into your life. But I promise you, Mr. Antibody, it's just what you want. I will respond to you. Like I said, I can answer any question that it actually makes sense. I won't be talked down to. I won't be talked to like I'm a child or uneducated. Because trust me, I stop and think before I say anything on here. Because all people do is pick, pop, boop, take a little piece. You say a whole 5 sentences, they take 2 words out of it and say that was the whole statement. No context clues of what we was talking about before, what we was talking about after, and people run with it. And they run with it around here. So hey, Joe being Joe, how you doing? But yeah, so like I said, but I'm not mad, because I'm not mad at nobody. Like I said, I left that conversation just where I left it, and that's just how I felt about it. But I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I you know, I could care less if people talking about it, but I just want to make that clear, because you'll get turned to, oh, Danny's against her because she might be a white African. Baby, I don't have nothing against nobody. I don't care if you're a damn white African or white American. I don't care if you're Hispanic. I don't care if you're Asian. I don't care what you are. I don't. But what I do care is that, like I said, you continue in this sector to continue to let me know what y'all think about blacks as a whole. Now, that's the conversation we need to have. All this other chucking and jiving we doing, I'm gonna stop going around the middle, man. I'm gonna say, you know what? How come nobody ever notices the bad stuff said about blacks in here? I mean, even when they not on the panel, even when you're dissing them and they not there. But then I'll say something and we'll be talking about that for days, because people want to talk about it on any content. As soon as the racism gets off this sector, it'll be great. As soon as the messy, bitter bitches, men and women, get off this channel, this sector, it'll be great. It'll be great. That I know. Hey, VTACS. That I know. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I had a great weekend. I went to my high school reunion on on Friday, and that was real good. But just like high school, it reminded me of YouTube. People looking for clout, people looking for justification and satisfaction of something that went wrong. They not getting answers. People, all these people out here on YouTube, every day they got some big conversation in this sector. We only talking this sector right now. And everybody always talking, what this person did. So we know all this information on people doing, and all the same people who do it still are out here raining down trash all over this thing. And then they get little friends every now and then and start raining some more trash with them. And then we all sit around here confused, but then the same stuff going on. Then they back and can we just get rid of the trash? Can we take out the papers and trash? Or you don't get no spending cash. Yeah. hmm It's so much hate. I mean, it's hate all over YouTube. When I say but what has me all in this sector the most? Because I go all around YouTube. VT, you know it. I be everywhere. But what has me so bad in this sector over here is because this sector got the same cats kicking up dust for the last 2 years. The same cats racist. The same cats, Joe, and they get away with it, and then they deflect onto everybody else, and then people be talking about all this little petty, stupid shit that ain't gonna fix nothing, and then they come back and then they bring you the same stories. And I told you the same story 9 times. This time they just took this person out, put this person in, this person out, it's just, ooh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. 9 people talking about the same thing, telling us 9 different stories. Now who lying? I'm good on that. Fire it up, love. But yeah, I'm good on it. Like I said, I'm just at this point. I'm like, it's too much. It'll never make me run. It'll never make me back down. It'll never make me shut my mouth. But what it will make me do is be like, come on, y'all. Like, this too much. Like, I remember back in the day when you was in one gang, you couldn't hang with other gangbangers. They scared you was gonna tell them something. That's how it is over here. Oh, we must be telling. So, well, I'm telling. What's that to tell? Y'all showing your ass in our face. And you know what's so bad, Just Me and Joe? It's draining for other people. Like I'm good because I can stand in everything I did, good or bad, and no, man, I ain't did nothing on here I'm ashamed of. I ain't said nothing on here I regret. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. The only thing I ever regret is when I got mad at Deary Bat and them, and I was so mad, tears was coming out my eyes because I don't want nobody to ever think nobody on here could make me cry. They don't have that power. They don't pay nothing for me, and they couldn't care enough about me if they was trying to make me cry. So therefore, you can't move me like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, my friends ain't my enemies. I don't hang with one person and take another person down. I take people down by myself. Let me hang out with you because me and you both don't like Pookie. Matter of fact, if you don't like Pookie and I don't like Pookie, we might need to get away from each other. Because I'm scared your punk ass, since you needed me because I didn't like Pookie because you didn't like Pookie. I'm feel like when you get back cool with Pookie, you going to turn on me. So I won't trust you anyway. I'm not. I'm my own person. I make my own decisions. I love everybody. And I give you respect till you don't give it to me. Hey, Cooks with Love, how you doing? It's legal in my state, but y'all know I don't smoke on camera. But yeah, like I said, y'all, some real talk. I ain't trying to change nobody. If people want to be out here and be whoever they want, I want them to be whoever they want. I just want to be who I want to be. I want to be the change I desire. I want to, not just talk it, live it. I want to tell you, you ain't got to worry about me ever doing this on one of y'all days. You don't ever have to worry about me getting to it with y'all and start downgrading your race. You don't never have to worry about, you don't got to worry about none of that with me. But it's like I told somebody earlier. It's like when you say Black Lives Matter, and somebody had a nerve to tell you, "Oh, well, if Black Lives Matter, why do black people kill each other? Why do every race kill each other? You name me a race they killed they own, but I could tell you a race killed everybody. But then I'd be a racist. I say it right. No, no, I'm not a racist because I'm not ignorant. I educate myself on people's religion. I educate myself on different races and cultures. I educate myself on that. And when I don't know about it, I don't speak. I ask questions so I can get information. Racism is ignorance. I don't care who you are. That's what it is. I ain't never been ashamed to be black. Yeah, but I'm tired of people using it as the definition of what's wrong, as there being wrong. Like that. That makes me angry. It makes me angry. And it makes me angry that if you say something, then you try to pull a card. If you don't say nothing, then you just sit here letting people do it more and more and more. And like I said, I kid you not, in the last 2 years, I'm actually going to, matter of fact, I think I'm going to put it on my community, but I'm going to put the name of every mofo that I use in this community, and every day I'm going to post their name, and I'm going to see who cares, because it seems like nobody cares. The same people. Every time they, hey, every time somebody so-called talking, I guess black, they talking ghetto, and they keep saying it. They keep saying, even though ghetto meant death when we talk about the concentration camps, even though ghetto means that we have the same educational standard, the same financial standard, but how they talking ghetto and we ain't even the same. So that's what I'm saying. They throwing this word because it's another way of them saying she's talking black. But black people don't talk like that. So, yeah. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Oh yeah, I just got off and I came to hang out with him before I went home. But yeah, you saw the raw way. Oh wait, what did we put in brown gravy? Let's stop talking about the hate. Let's talk about the food. Oh, the cooked turkey necks. Y'all talking turkey necks? Okay. Now turkey necks, neck bones, and stuff. I'll eat those. But I love gravy. Every time I think of gravy, I'm always thinking about some good mashed potatoes or some good rice with gravy. I love gravy. Oh, I love gravy. I love gravy. Now, sometimes people will say like chili is winter food. Gravy is cold food to me because I always feel like whenever I'm eating something with gravy, I'm eating heavy. And I just do not like eating heavy like in the summer. I just don't. I do not like feeling sluggy in the heat, so I just don't eat real heavy. And if I'm eating heavy, trust me, I'm inside on a hot day. I'm not. Mm-mm. What did everybody make for dinner? Cooks with love. What did you make? Just being me. What did you make? The dog. What did you make? But yeah, like I said, hey, in real talk, anybody that's ever in the bushes in here, you don't have to be there. You could come in. I got nothing against nobody. When I tell y'all that, I mean I got nothing against nobody. I am literally trying to just make a place where you actually don't have to come in and act the ass to be seen. Where you don't have to come in and shit on a mofo and give your whole testimony of YouTube just so you can come in the room. Where you don't have to tell me who you're cool with and who you not. Because I don't think a lot of people on here seem to realize that most people on here, I don't care how much you don't talk to them on chat, you don't know these people. You know what they've given you. And some people have given us pure trash and we're trying to act like they saints. If all we know about them is what they giving us and all they giving us is trash, then they showing us some of what they are, but that's on them. And maybe it's a cry for help. Maybe Maybe it's a cry for help. Who knows? I don't know what it is, but that'll be on them. But like I said, I ain't got no issues with nobody. You don't gotta come over here. See, around here, this is what people do. This is just a word to anybody new. And this is why people do stay in the bushes. Because people come around to screenshot your stuff, to video record your stuff, to go talk about your stuff, to go call other people and tell them about your stuff. But here's the thing. You got that much time to hate, to take down, get your life together. Get your life together. Come over here because you just wanted to come over here and see what was going on and you knew you was welcome. Come over here because when you come in the chat, ain't nobody gonna disrespect you because that's not what we came for. The moment you came in here, you decided that you was wearing your crown. Everybody royalty in here. I'm not the queen and y'all the trash. I'm not on top and y'all on the bottom. We all met up at the same place in the road and we just trying to get to a good place. So we can invite people to a good place. So we can have a safe place. So we can make a better place for our grandkids. So we can make a better place for our little kids that gotta grow up in this world. But some of y'all don't believe in karma. Y'all don't realize it. Some of y'all got young kids, teenage kids, young adult kids, and they're gonna pay for what you doing. And it ain't gonna be these people that you think you get into with YouTube. It's gonna be what you put out in the universe for them. So like I said, up in here, you don't never have to ever feel that way. Because I promise you this, I don't care if you looked around and you saw here and said what you call 20 enemies. Know you got somebody, they be, who got your back. You got your front. Don't even worry about it because I'm not going to allow nobody to be disrespected up in here. Because nobody has to be here. So I don't go at nobody chat and tell them how to run their chat. I don't go at nobody chat and come check nobody. I don't come at nobody chat and come call nobody out. So out of respect for me, and even when I sit here and speak on people, what I don't do is tell them how to live their life. What I don't do is tell them that you're ugly, you ain't shit, your mama stank, your daddy dirty. I don't do none of that because I don't care about none of that. None of that shit gonna make this world better. It y'all doing over here is reminding us why this world ain't shit. Reminding us why so many people are scared, why so many people are hurt. Reminding us that when people that pain, misery loves company, and pain will punish us all. So if that's the message you're trying to send out, y'all winning. Hashtag winning. Look in the mirror at yourself and ask yourself if everything you were doing to people on the internet, you would want done to your loved ones if they were doing the so-called same. Somebody's kid is learning to spread hate because they watching their mama. Somebody about to give up because there's some creators on here who your story could save somebody's life. Maybe just one life, and that one life could be your own, but it could save a life. But instead of it letting it save a life, I'm watching it help destroy lives, man. We all got a story. Everybody want to play the smallest motherfucking violin of my achy breaky heart. Well, I want you to look into your comments. I want you to look into these people, and what you'll learn is all of us are suffering. All of us have been hurt. All of us are going through. All of us are one mental strike away from cuckoo. Cuckoo. All of us got something going on. But for some reason, we only supposed to notice in you. Hold on, my story burst. It is what I'm going to tell you. If you tell somebody that I'm suffering from depression because I lost my grandma and they say, well, I lost my kid, then you already know they trying to measure pain. And that means they don't even hear you because nobody hears them. That's why every time somebody come on here, you can't even tell your story without them giving you another sneak peek into their story. How many times I gotta hear the same story? How many times we gotta hear what people do, and they only forgive when they tag team up with each other so that they can help take another mofo down? Hashtag winning. Hashtag winning. Is that my Marianne? Hey sis. Hey sis. Ooh, shepherd's pie. Susan, she made shepherd's pie. Y'all don't forget to keep our Emalua lifted. You know, she hasn't been here. And that's what I mean. Sometimes when we get distracted, we miss out on important things. But I want to make sure that every time we come, we don't miss out on each other. We don't miss out on uplifting each other. We don't miss out on, like I said, your prayer, pray for each other. You know what I mean? Send a good vibe out for each other. So let's keep our sister lifted in her time. Let's keep her family lifted. Let's send good vibes to her. Let's send love to her. You know what I mean? And that's just real. Because even though I told her, even though she hasn't been here for the last couple of days, she's always here because I hold y'all in my heart. And I hope that's where you hold me too, which means if you do, you may think about me and I'm not on the TV. You don't need to hear me. I don't need to be in your earpod for me to be in your heart. And that's what's wrong with people. We done got so cold, we forgot to put shit in our heart. We forgot how to. We forgot how to love, but we want to be loved the right way. We forgot how to listen, but we want everybody to hear us. We forgot when we do it wrong, we have no right to correct anyone but ourselves. We forgot that part. We forgot when we point a finger, there's four more point back at us. Well, three of the thumb, but still, you get the gist. We forgot when we put things on high pedestals, they fall. Don't put me on no pedestal. No, I'm standing on the same ground you standing on. And if I'm really reaching you, it's because I'm what comes from the heart reaches the heart. Not because I'm better there, not because I think I'm better there, not because you are the sheep and I am the no. If you a sheep, I'm a sheep. If you nothing, I'm nothing. I am my brother's keeper. So if you want me to follow the fad or follow what everybody else doing and it ain't working, I'm sorry. I thought we all, every YouTube creator that be in the bullshit done define what insanity means to me, but yet they doing it. So I'm gonna give a different result. Because I'm gonna give you different results because I'm gonna do a different thing. Because the shit y'all doing don't work. No, it don't work. It ain't worked for nobody. People leave, they still get talked about. People change, they still get talked about. People, it don't work. So unless you want to live in that forever, stop. Hey, y'all sending out a whole new generation of YouTube creators and making them think it work because you loving your check, you're loving them super checks while you selling your soul. And you gonna always be broke because you broke mentally. And your money can't buy that. You broke morally. But you want us all to stand and listen. And then some of the most rut gut people on here are gonna want to go from rut gut to preacher. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, hold on. And I tell y'all, I ain't no preacher. I ain't got a preacher what? Because then I'm preaching to the choir. I ain't no preacher. I'm telling you what life gave me and what I gave it back. And how that shit didn't work for years. For years it didn't work. I started grabbing peace, and in a year, I felt more peace than I felt in my whole fucking life. And all I could think is if it's getting better, if it can get better than this, feeling peace, not waiting on nobody's validation, not explaining myself to nobody, not stooping down low to somebody else's level to prove to them that I'm just as fucked up as them, or just as shitty, or just as violent, or just as evil. I'm dying. Because when you lay down at night, you live with you and everything you do. If you laying on a bed dying right now, you thinking about you and everything you do. You not laying on your deathbed thinking about Pookie and them and what they had said on that other live last week. You don't give a fuck. And if you do give a fuck on your deathbed about that, I feel sorrier for you. I feel sorrier for you because that means that in life and afterlife, you still don't get it. And damn, your soul is gonna wander in a place forever trying to find peace. Mooney, I can't live like that. Y'all can live like that all day. Everybody can. Everybody and their mama can live like that all day and enjoy it. And I'm gonna tell you what Danny gonna do. She's gonna pray that you find peace, real peace. And I want you to find it without having to rest in peace. I want you to find it while you hear, while you can walk, while you can talk, while you can see, while you can hear, while you can think, while you can still get turned on, while your organs still work. I want you to do it then. I'm gonna go party. Mm-hmm. That's what you need to tell me. Huh? You going to party? Get out of here, Collins. See, that's what I mean. I'm trying to talk to y'all, and I gotta keep talking to my friends. I gotta be everybody's mama. I gotta be everybody's mama. Like real time. Do it. Do it. No, I'm just playing. I can't be everybody's mama. Sometimes I'm retiring from being a mama doggone self. I'm trying to retire now. But no, but seriously, y'all, no. Yeah, we just gotta, just some of that stuff you be like, ugh. Like what Cause Love said she might. You had a turkey sandwich? Well, shoot, you know me. I like food. I like sandwiches. So now you can't just tell us a turkey sandwich. Now I know, unless you me, because sometimes I just like turkey bread. You know what I mean? It has to be certain. When it comes to my bread, that's where I don't really like to short myself ever. But I just like mustard and turkey sometimes. Real talk, I do. And then sometimes I just like mayonnaise and turkey and potato chips. Go figure. We all different. I'm just letting you in my world. And some people be so scared to let you in your world. You ever wanted to tell people something, but you so worried about what they gonna do with it or where they might. So now when you should be able to talk to people, you can't. I refuse. When I tell y'all this is a safe place, it's a safe place where we can have a conversation. And if people want to go and make it something it wasn't, that's on them. But we'll know when we're having it that we having a real conversation, just honestly talking with each other, learning from each other, sharing with each other. Like, I'm sorry, I'm saying? But I know one thing about life, it's always going to be something. Everybody in jail ain't guilty. Just remember that. And everybody free ain't innocent. Like I said, but yeah, we definitely here. That's what I mean by safe lanes. We not doing that. As I said, I don't really care what no YouTuber is doing out there. No one could disrespect them either in here. Because, like in the chat, we don't need to. That's not what we came for. When you open one door, you open Pandora's box. And so things will come, but that's not what we came to do. It's not what we came to do. When we came in the kingdom, we came, just to be cool. Like I said, to put the gun on safety, to sit down and stop fighting. You say you've been fighting, you say, you know what I'm saying, been going through, you just want peace, you're tired of the drama. Well, here's a place to just do that. Where you can actually discuss it and we ain't gonna be like, who you talking about that ugly bitch? Oh, did you know? Did you know? Did you know her snatch stank? You know this shit. I am too grown to even care about any of that. For that to be my conversation because of a diss. No, who agrees all the time? Who agrees just all the time? Just every word come out your mouth is the gospel, it's the truth. It was written. The Lord has spoken. Every time I open my mouth, yeah, right. No, that's why they call. I mean, and think about it. If you had like a is that a debate? You're gonna have an opposing side, you're gonna have this. And when you have good discussions, you really wanna have people with different thoughts, views, and everything else. So you can actually have a good discussion with people who aren't gonna attack each other because we're talking about this. We can all sit here like real adults and say, hey, I believe this and or I think this or I feel this way or I like this or I don't. But we're having a discussion. Now I came to attack you because I know you did this, so I'm gonna sit and talk about how I would never do that. Anybody who ever did that must be the lowest of the low, so I could try to make you feel bad. That's not a discussion. That's a down talk. So if you want to do it that way, I mean, but we would call it a discussion. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have to go off the deep end. It's just like sometimes you get to talking with people about religion, about about politics, and it become all of this. First of all, how does someone's decision affect me? Because you know what I mean? Like, how is it affecting me so bad that I need to go off and cuss you out because you decided to do something I wouldn't do? I wouldn't do it, so I don't do it. That's the key to life. When you don't do something, you don't do it. You don't have the right to be running up. Excuse me. You do this. Well, I don't. So that means, I'm just going to keep badgering you every time I see you about how I don't do it. No, no. I'm telling y'all, some of the stuff you see on here, you be like, it's hard to say peace and bring pain. Like, it's just real hard. When I'm bringing pain, you ain't gonna hear me hold no peace conversations. When I'm out making people cry, making people get off the internet, making people change their name, making people go get restrainers, making people go do whatever they doing that ain't good. Ain't no way I'm gonna ever be coming on here and like, and by the way, y'all, we need to love on each other. We better come together. I'm gonna start talking in my Martin Luther King voice to start that baby bad. I'm gonna be on here telling y'all like, and fuck everybody who think they got brought up done. Come on, come on. Peace, show peace. I want anybody to tell me when I came ain't giving peace. Even when I was talking the other day, I'm laughing with you, joking with you, and I'm telling you. But I would not be called to say I'm a disrespect. Like I said, if your ancestors are of African descent, so am I. Hey, stranger. Hold on, wait till I come off here. But but yeah, I'm truly yeah. Yeah, peace a chance, and there's power in peace. There's power in peace, and you know when everybody notice there's power in peace when it's a bunch of chaos going on because they be thinking about I wish it was some peace. I wish it was nothing going on. That's when they realize it. Please, I like to realize it why it's going on and stay in it. When I was young, you were just so turned on by somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that if you was doing something, you know, hey, maybe this time you got off, maybe you didn't. But when I realized it, I'm talking about when the trigger switched and said, baby, if you not off every time, we not doing nothing. So that's how I look at things. If it's not giving me joy, it's not giving me power, if it's not giving me peace, if it's not giving me privilege, it ain't giving me shit. It could get all the way from, oh, as soon as it started coming, I feel like somebody done came and just started coughing in my face. I just, as soon as it come, I just feel like, oh, my ass itch, my head hurt. You know what I mean? Oh, my stomach is, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody drama. You keep it. Mm-mm. 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 Because I've learned in life, I'm talking about right here in real life. So I know on the internet it's all them same people that kick up all the dust. Oh boy, they be peeing in their pants when the heat come. And I ain't talking weapons. I'm talking just the heat. Whatever you brought, it could have cost you your job. It could have cost you now your kid acting up in school and they was dumb enough to send a threat to another student on the internet at school, and then now they expelled from school because they was watching your dumb ass do it, and they said, oh, okay, I guess it's right. Uh-uh. It's power and peace. It's power and peace. I've been in enough pain to know that. I'm out in a minute. I'm scared. I'm telling you, all you gonna hear is skirt. That's some wheels burning rubber. I'm gone. I'm gone. Yeah, like I said, no, I can't. But you know, it's plenty. Like I said, there's plenty of sectors for it though. And when I go into them sectors, they just say that it was a sector and it was called. I'm making up these sectors. These don't really exist. But let's just say it was a sector called "We fucking with you." I'm not gonna go in that sector and watch videos or watch creators in that sector and be like, I can't believe they fucking with everybody. Like, why is they? I mean, they messing with everybody. You don't even want to come up in there and say hello because they own you. They own you. I know it, but I don't want to walk in a sector that's called learning to love yourself. That's the name of the sector. And I come up in here, and I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? Next thing I know, I'm getting threats. I'm getting people asking me why was I in such. You be like, what the hell? What sector is this? I thought we was learning to love. I thought we was learning to love over here. I just wanted to love. I don't know what y'all came to do. I don't know what y'all came to do. Mm, mm, mm. Well, y'all, like I said, I was gonna give y'all a quick live. And then I was gonna go ahead, charge this phone up, and head myself back my way. But I done sat out here running my mouth. And then when I looked at the clock, I was like, wait, instead of me leaving, let me go on and do a live real quick before I get there, because I'm gonna make sure I seen y'all today. You know, it's been a couple of days. I'm trying to get better on it, you know. It really is. It really is. Yep, it's gonna make you feel good. That's right, John. I'm telling you. And that's it. And when you know you're around positive people, when they don't want to see you in the BS, they like, hey, let's just have some fun somewhere. Let's go dancing. Let's go skating. Let's go bowling. Let's just do something different. Let's come out of that. Let's come out of that. Not, come on, let's go get deeper in it. Girl, let me call you and tell you about what you missed. Girl, did you see when they did this? Girl, how about this? Wait a minute, you talking about when they did that? What about when they did that? Girl, hold on. Did you know he did this? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Did you know the last time they slept with their mate was this day? And on that day they had on pink panties, but the panties had a hole in them in the butt. And you know what I mean? But they thought they was sexy. You'd be like, how do you know all this? They said it. What chat was y'all in? And she was talking about your panties and holes in them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the things that be going on around here. I don't know. But yeah, so guys, I will get back at you later. I love you so much. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I really do. I hope you got a laugh in here. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had enjoyed giving each other love in the chat. You know, it is Pajama Jammy Jam Sunday. You know it is. So I do plan to get back at you all when I get in. So it'll probably be at like 10:30 live that I do, because I want to get in, you know, hang with you know for a second, and then I go live. But pink panties, they know everything. They know everything. They know everything. I'm telling you, they'll be telling you like, I know the last person your husband slept with. You be like, I've been married 46 years. So I still know the last person he slept with before you. You be like, you know 50 years of our business? These mofos good. If y'all was that good at being, people used to tell me when I was doing bad shit, if you was as good as you are bad, you'd be dangerous. That stuck something. It stuck something. It stuck something. Some of these people, boy, we would be solving crimes left, right, and sideways if they was investigating cold cases the way they investigating each other. Man, you know how many unsolved murders? Man, you know what? I ain't even gonna get it started. I ain't even gonna get it. Marianne, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Not tonight. Not tonight. It's Pajama Jammy Jam. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. But yeah, like I said, you'll know in a journey you're gonna meet different people from different walks of life. And what you want from people is what you give. And that's it. So love you guys. I will see you later. I will, when I take Nino out, I'll set the timer to schedule the live I'm doing tonight. And talk to you later. Thanks a lot, Susan. Don't forget to send love to Emma Lou and our family right now. Prayers and good thoughts. And to all of us, anyone sick, good vibes to you. Healing vibes for you. You know, we want to all get better, be better, do better. You grabbing a bite to eat. Well, I'm about to shake up out of here. Says I actually will be back when I get back to the crib. But I want to come in case when I got back it got late, anything happened, and I didn't go live tonight. But I did want to come in and say, what up? I missed you. I love you. And that's it. And just talk some shit about what's going on. That's it. But I'll get back at you. Bye bye.